Hi guys, long time no see. This is Qihyun. Oh wow, it's been a while to do the live at my own link. Let's see. Let's see if the chatting works. Okay, there you go. All right. So, yeah. Well, how have you been? As for me, I have been doing fine. I've been collaborating with the other companies and mostly introducing some of the Korean beauty skincare products, of course. And I got to, experience and got to use all sorts of different kinds of skin, care serum, cream, and mask sheet. It was a very honor for me. So, yeah, but I wasn't able to do the live show in my own page because I was so busy catching up with the other products that I was collaborating with the other forms. But there is one really unique product that I wanted to share with you guys today and at my own page because I thought it was really innovative and it's really, really effective and it's really good. It's Unizaar's Co's DIY. Cosmetic do-it-yourself, so Co's DIY. And if you're watching it from the YouTube, there is a link that I put it in. But if you're watching it from the Facebook, I'm not sure how I can share it with you. But if you actually go to the Rose Road shop, that's one of the global shopping mall that sells the Korean skincare products. They're offering in a special deal here. So go to Rose Road shop and search for the Co's DIY. And they are powders. They're powders. There are 5 different kinds of powders that they're selling here. Just briefly mention what they have as a powders. First, there is my all-time favorite. These are the intensive care, so you don't have to use it every single day. I mean, you could use it for the niacinamide and allantoin powder, but for the collagen powder, this is a very Hi, Jamel. Long time no see. Oh my God. Good to see you. I'm so glad that you typed in something because I wasn't sure if it's working properly because I haven't been doing this for so long. But thank you for typing something in, Jamel. Thank you. This is a collagen powder. I don't think my cell phone can capture it really well, but this is a really good collagen powder that I cannot live without it now. And there is, of course, it's for anti-aging and wrinkle care powder. And there is my second favorite, which is a brightening powder. It's more of the whitening, to be honest. So it's overall improves the textures and there's a vitamin C of 88%. It's just the powders, right? But nearly 99% of what it consists in this little pouch is, guys, it's for the brightening. It's for the vitamin C and all the other supportive ingredients. Yeah, I've been doing well, thank you. I was really sick last week, but I'm all well recovered. So that's why I'm here. Thank you. And there is a niacinamide powder, 100%, like 100%, nothing but niacinamide powder. And there is allantoin powder. Niacinamide is actually good for, improve your skin barriers as well as you want a brightening. For some people, vitamin C can be too strong. Me too. It can be burning my skin sometimes, but for those who are really sensitive, but at the same time who wants the brightening effect and whitening effect, there is a niacinamide, and this is a really good quality of niacinamide. 100% niacinamide. Nothing added, but just the niacinamide in a top tier quality of niacinamide. And there's an allantoin powder, whereas niacinamide powder consists of, brightening, whitening, plus dehydration. Allantoin powder is focused mainly on the hydration and moisturizing. So if you're looking for hydration, calming, soothing your skin, then there is our saver right here, allantoin powder. And each box, they consist of 8 pouches inside. 8 pouches. Let me show you in a bit. So allantoin powder. And there is a calamine powder, which is used to, calamine is almost a medication level. So this calamine powder is actually used for the spot cares, not not applying all over your face, but rather it's for the parts that worries you the most. So calamine powder is A for the spot trouble cares. So that's what we can do. So there are 5 different kinds. And there are, I believe there are 8 of them. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm sorry, there are 7 of them. There are 7 pouches for each. Yeah, there are 7 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But for, each powders, they have a different instructions and directions of using it to make the most of it. For instance, if you wanted to use the calamine powder, as I said, it's a spot care. If you wanted to do it mixed with the lotion, or if you mixed with your toner, your skin won't appreciate it. It won't absorb as much as we wish it could. So calamine powder is just for the spot patch, whereas brightening powder and collagen powders, they are for the intensive skincare products. So we don't have to use them every single day, but rather when you're looking into the mirror and then see, like me too, because I just got out of hospital. Right? I was really sick. Doctors still can't figure it out why I was so sick. Right? I went there yesterday. I went back yesterday to ask what happened to me because I was really suffering from a bad fever. I couldn't stop vomiting for about 3 days. Doctors just telling me to go home even though I was in the ER because they couldn't figure it out because all the levels, blood tests, everything was normal. So they were about to kick me out, but I was like, can I please stay in the hospital? I'm really sick. This is my 4th hospital that I stopped by. Please let me stay. And then so I could get hospitalized. So, when you're hospitalized, your skin conditions get really bad, all the dry conditions. You never get to take a shower. So, when I was really sick, when I was laying down on my bed at the hospital, I thought that, because all the efforts that I had put in to get recover, or to have a better skin, it's gonna be all ruined. It's gonna be all ruined. I have to start from the back to square. So, but thankfully, I had collagen powder right here. And this is collagen powder, a really good quality of collagen powder. See, I can't even carry the box, this small, tiny box right here. Thankfully, I have a collagen powder. So what I did was, right after I got out of hospital, I applied every single day. And then look at me. I'm not wearing anything, but my skin looks fine, right? My skin looks fine. Am I talking to myself? Is nobody watching? That's fine. I'm sure you guys will watch it later on, so that's fine. Okay, so there are 7 pouches inside. You take the one out. For this elastin collagen powder, there's 95%. Nearly 95% of nothing but the collagen. It's collagen from biotech company in Korea. And the sizes are as small as 500 Dalton. If you know about the 500 Dalton law, which is the molecules has to be at least 500 Daltons to penetrate well into our skin. And the sizes are 500 Daltons for this powder. And okay, 500 Daltons, and it's good to use. Hi, Wen. Oh my God, long time no see. How are you? It's so exciting. What's up? Is everything okay with you? Oh, I hope so. Don't get sick. So collagen powder. This is what you would do with. There are you pour in 500 Daltons. Smells like fish. I'm not telling you. Because this is a fish collagen. This is guys, this is not from just any skincare companies, but these are from a biotech company here in Korea. So what you do with it, you just take out any toners that you have at home. Where are my toners at? Over there. Okay. So let me get my toner. Okay. Okay, so there's a toner. Any cheap, inexpensive toner is fine. It's actually more recommended than, you know, any particular toners. So now the toner meets with this collagen, couple drops, not too much. Now this is a very intensive collagen serum. Now this has turned into very intensive. My skin sucks it up, like, because especially right after I got out of my hospital, usually it gets a little bit sticky, but my skin was like sucking it all up. This is really good. These powders are the ones that you don't really want to share with your friends. This is something that you really want to keep it to yourself. So they melt it really well because the molecules, the sizes are really tiny, 500 Daltons, and then you just apply all over your face. And of course, the parts that worries you the most, go for the parts that worries you the most. For me, it's this smile line, right? And then my forehead. But it gets like really sticky. So right after you mix with the toner and made it with the collagen powder, this is really strong. On the next day, you will notice the difference, guys. And right now at Rose Shop, they're selling it just for the original price for one box is $11, but they're selling it for $7 and what was it? $7.43. Or for the brightening and collagen is $8.05. $8.05. What a value! What this can do. See now it's coated with the collagen inside, right outside. See, so you give a little time for your skin to well absorb it, right? And then what you can do is you can put some tape in it to make the patch, or what you can do is you add a little bit of lotion or cream and just massage all over your face. You get so excited before you go to bed. Like you get so excited because on the next day, you know you're going to have the improvements on your textures of your skin. This is like innovative. This is really good. And I have a feeling, because I had a meeting with the CEO, I have a feeling that he doesn't know how good his products are. Like, especially after I got sick, like, you know, before I knew I was really liking it. And then after I got out of hospital, I looked like shit. I'm telling you, I looked really bad. Because for a week, I was dealing with the fever and I couldn't stop vomiting. Doctors were just kicking me out from the hospital because everything was normal. I still think it's the side effect from my vaccine, Pfizer, but they wouldn't admit it, of course not, right? The doctors wouldn't admit it. But, you know, so I was like, all the efforts, it's back to square. It's like all the efforts that I have put in to have a good skin, now it's like freaking ruined. But no, like, I got out of hospital on Monday, and then right after that, I applied a collagen every single day. And to be honest, like this collagen is very intensive ones for the collagen and brightening ones. So you don't have to use it every single day. When you're looking into the mirror and you're saying, oh my God, I need some boost. I need to boost something. So we could go for, you know, different serums, or we could go for other expensive, you know, serums or mask sheets that other YouTubers are suggesting, or even I am suggesting. I could totally do that. But, you know, when it comes to intensive care, like intensive, like strong, like right away difference, I've never seen anything that's really strong like this because of the quality of the collagen. He worked with the biotech company to get this collagen from it. And we're going to talk about the brightening powder too, but he got it from DSM, which is the, you know, pioneer of vitamin and dietary supplements company in the world that's based in Switzerland. And they have, you know, they use like British vitamin from the corn from the Britain. So, you know, his philosophy was just getting the top tier, the high quality ingredients, and then your skin will respond it. And but the only thing is though, because there are 5 different kinds, we really need to follow the orders and directions. If you're trying to mix the collagen with like the lotion, it won't be as good as mixing with the toner. If you're trying to mix brightening powder, for instance, with other brightening serum to make the double effect, it's actually going to be a 0 effect. So we need to know, like, use them wisely to make the most of it. But once you like know how to use it, they're like the synergy is like 100%, like double the 200%. So CEO still try to figure it out of how to make, you know, the best combinations or how to make the most of it. But collagen is like something that's really good. And it's right now they're selling it for $8.05 at Rose Shop. If you guys can get to see the link, and plus they're giving you 5 more collagen and 5 more calamine powder. You know, calamine powder is actually for, well, calamine powder is actually for, you know, spa pads. So it's going to take a while to finish them. But collagen, they're giving you 5 for free. So it's like, it's like nearly 1 plus 2 deal that they're having here. So, you know, guys, collagen powder is really good. And this is something that you don't want to share with your friends. You want to keep it for yourself because they're really, really good. And next day, it's not just about like, oh, hydration and soothing. This is the whole another level. I think it's because the quality-wise that he put it in, because the CEO was so confident when he was talking about the ingredients. He just got the best, you know, top tier. Oh, hi, 감독님, hi. Long time no see. Thank you for stopping by. The CEO was so excited, and I was like, at first I didn't believe, because I'm very criticized when I see the products. But this was like really, really, really good. It's really good. And as I said, you can put some medical. Okay. So for collagen and brightening, guys, if you guys want to get the brightening or collagen. And there's a medical tape that you can use, right? You take this is a medical tape, right? We put it in. And then what you can do is, let me get another collagen powder. This is freaking really good collagen powder. I get so excited when I get to use it at night, because on the next day, I know I'll have the better, like, improvement on overall of my skincare on my skin. So it's really exciting. Okay, so I pour more in. Okay, just a half this time. And just a little bit of toner. Just not much, just a little bit, maybe a couple drops, because I want to make it really not very watery, but rather I want to make it like a thicker texture. So, oh, that's a lot of toner. So just add a little bit. And they melted really, really well too. Hi, Sigurd, long time no see. What time? No, I'm sorry. How have you been? So you melt in your palm. Yeah, let's just do that. My camera can capture it. Now from the regular toner to really intensive collagen powder. Okay, you melt it. And then, you know, there's a part that worries you the most. For me, it's like 11 lines or the lines over your forehead, right? So I would go for this part. Just 11 lines, especially on my leg. Because when I sleep, I do this all the time. This is the posture when I fall asleep. So if I do that for 6 hours, there is gonna be a wrinkle, right? There'll be wrinkled like this. Yeah. So you take this tape out, right? It's just a regular medical tape that we can get it from pharmacy. And then just, you see? Voila. Now this is an intensive collagen patch right here. That's all I can say, because I will be presenting other collagen products, other skincare products, so I can't really say much, but this is something that I really wanted to share with you guys. And if you have a leftover, you can get it out of the clip, or just for the leftovers. Just don't throw it away. But keep it sealed. Keep it tight. Just like that. Take out clips or anything that's, make sure that it doesn't get oxidated. That's another thing. Because they're individually sealed, first, it's free from antiseptic, perfume, and colorant. They're very pure. They're like the pure ingredients. They're really pure. And because they're individually sealed, which is good to use for once or twice, except for calamine, because like calamine is for the spot patch, right? They're fresh. Each time you open it, we don't have to worry about being oxidized. I mean, we always get to lose the topper. That's what it happens to me, right? And I mean, there's nothing we can really do about, getting oxidated. So once you open the skincare products, they're recommended to use it ASAP. But with these, we don't have to worry about it. And you mix with any kinds of toner, they turn into the top tier quality of collagen wrinkle care serum. It's just beyond the top tier. It's really good. I'm thinking about selling them at Amazon too. Like, I will talk to the CEO, and I'm thinking about selling to Amazon because this is how competitive this is. Sugar, this is really, I mean, it's interesting, but it's really good. The older you are, the more noticeable differences that you're going to experience on the next day when it comes to collagen. That I can tell you for sure. This is really good, guys. This is really, really, really good. So I wanted to share with you guys, to Jian's K-Warehouse people. Okay. Yeah, their packaging was, of course, patented as well, because that's really expensive to individually pack. But CEO came up with his own innovative machine that I got to see, but it's a confidential actually. But he showed me around. But it's good. Individually sealed. I mean, you see, we can't really open it with our finger. We need a scissor to open them because they're well preserved inside. So yeah, they're really good. They're really precious. My collagen is my number one, my favorite. Hi, love it. Oh my god, long time no see. How's your marriage going along? Because last time I talked to you, you told me that you're getting married, and I saw your beautiful pictures. Thank you. Wow. Yeah, love it. I'm just talking about some like a really good quality of skincare powder here. It's really, really good. It has just launched. So yeah, I want to sell it at Amazon. If I was like if I'm starting my own business, probably he's the one that I want to work with. They're really competitive. They're really innovative. And I am very confident that any of the ladies, especially if you're in my age or older, will notice a difference like right away on the next day. It's not about, oh, my skin feels softer. It's not like, they're like, oh, wow. On the next day when you wash your face, it's like, oh, my skin feels different. It's not, it's way beyond that level. It's way beyond that level. And you don't want to share with your friends. You don't want to share that with your friends. And they're selling it for what? Just from $11 to just less than, about $8. And plus they're giving you 5 more of the collagen and 5 more calamine powder. So I would totally get it. This is something that I would like really, 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 really want to get it for sure. Okay. So collagen, my all-time favorite collagen. This is, yeah. And this is intensive ones, as I said. Don't have to use it every single day. But my skin sucks it up. My skin sucks it up because it need it. Because like when you're in the hospital, you don't get to wash your face. Because you have needles, right? You have needles like all over. And they take your blood out from the needles. Oh my god, it's so stressful. Your immune system is low. You look like crap. Your dark circles like all the way down here near your lips. So I was like, it's gonna take a while for me to recover and to have a good skin texture. But look at me, like my skin is fine. I don't look like I've never sick before. And like you see my point. I don't look like I've just had a really bad time. This is how good this is. Everything is going great. Thanks, dear. Whatever items you introduce, trust on you. Oh yeah. But this one is whole beyond the grade. This is really good. Yeah, I'm so glad that I found this when I'm going into 37, right? It's my last month of 36. That's how the age system goes here in Korea. And I'm so glad I found this. I'm really glad. Yeah, and I hope it sticks around for a while because it's going to be my skin booster. It's going to be my skin saver. That's for sure. I need to keep up with more collagen because my skin sucks it up. Because before, like 2 weeks before I was having a broadcast, my skin wasn't like appreciating this much. I mean, you still appreciate it, but it wasn't appreciating this much. But now it's like, it drinks it up. It's like sucks it up. It needs it more and more and more. I'm so glad. This is like my backup. My collagen is my backup. Yeah. So glad that I don't have to look for other ones anymore. Anyways, yeah, okay. Enough of that. Okay. Let's now move on to brightening powder. I want to move on to brightening. Brightening powder works. I always value it. Oh my god, thank you so much. Thank you for the comments. Okay, so my YouTube works too here. This is really good. Are you a lady or are you a guy? If you're a lady, get it. Get it while you're watching it. Get it while you're watching. It's only $8. $8. What a deal. What a deal. But don't mix with anything, you know, especially with the collagen and brightening ladies. Don't mix with anything. Don't mix and put it in a jar. Don't keep it in a jar. Just you want to use it every single time that you try to, you know, boost up your skin. So don't try to mix with niacinamide and allantoin that we're about to introduce. You can, you know, mix with a toner and make it into a serum and keep it in the jar. Or you can use it as a mist, but not for the brightening and collagen. They're like intensive cares. They're intensive. Okay, so I have a collagen all over my face. It's so good. I feel very lucky to find this product. I feel very lucky. Okay, so there's a brightening powder. Oh yeah, it ships to Singapore. They ship to everywhere. Well, for now, like I don't ship it individually, Lavelle. But if you actually go to Rose Road Shop, if you guys can, what there's a so okay, it's if you actually go to roseshop.com and go to Coast DIY, it's on sale. It's crazy. The only reason they're on sale is because they're just launched. They don't deserve to be on sale because they're really good. They don't deserve to be on sale. She's great. Oh, thank you, Juliet. Oh my gosh. You girl, mwah. This is like, yeah, go to Rose Road Shop, ladies. Go to Rose Road Shop, and it's on sale. That's why I'm on air today, guys. I'm still sick. I don't feel good, but I know the deal will expire shortly. But other than that, I mean, even though they're not on sale, it's worth of getting it, and they're giving you 5 more collagen and 5 more calamine. It's crazy. That's crazy. The CEO is crazy to coming up with this good product. And then if you get it, don't tell your friends. You want to keep it for yourself. I'm telling you, this is not something that you want to share. You want to share, you want to hide it from everywhere, like from everyone. Like you just want to keep it for yourself. That's how you would feel it, because they're really good. You'll be impressed. 7 pouches for 1 package. 7 pouches. Oh yeah, sure, Juliet, no problem. I'm still selling a ginseng. Ginseng is my steady seller here. You're crazy too for getting us good deals. Yeah, I mean, but since I always started to work with the this big company called Rose Road Shop. Oh, thank you, Happy Korea. Thank you so much. Thank you, Hanbik Korea. Long time no see. Well, anyways, so yeah, I started to work with this like big global shopping company that's based in Korea, selling it online. So they offer a better shipping deals. They offer a better payment method because I was only accepting a PayPal, but they accept all sorts of credit card, and it's a lot better services than I am. So you're gonna appreciate it. But I still work with them, of course. We have a meeting. And yeah, and this is one thing that I really wanted to share. Anyways, Okay, it's already been 30 minutes and I'm only down to a brightening powder. Okay, don't forget to always use the scissors because they're very well sealed, right? So you cut it with the scissor. Brightening powder, guys, 88% of this powder consists of vitamin C. The pure vitamin C from DSM, the company that's known for vitamin C, the premium vitamin C from the Great Britain. And their powder is even finer. And for this, you don't want to mix it in, because for the vitamin C, my package is here. Because for the vitamin C, you know how vitamin C ampoule can tend to, change the colors into like a little brownish, and they suggest you to put it in the refrigerator. But with this, every time you use it, it's all fresh, just opened. So it's 100%, it's 88% of vitamin C, and the rest of 12% consists of the ingredients that supports the vitamin C to work the best. And you again mix with the toner, any toner, not expensive ones, but very inexpensive ones, any toners that you might have at home, but not very, strong ones, very gentle, mild ones. So this is a pure vitamin C ampoule right here. And that it actually works the best if you mix the collagen powder with the brightening powder with the ratio of 1:1:5. And and you apply the parts that worry you most. Of course, for the dark circle, the eye bag, it's all over your face. And of course, our nose, your nose bridge, and my cheekbones. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it into a little bit more serum-ish, and then apply it all over my face. I only use like one finger, because I don't want my fingers to absorb this expensive, like really good quality one. Like just layer it out. My skin is appreciating. I know this. Just tap all the time. Oh my God. Thank you so much, Juliet. You're the best, girl. Oh, so next time you order ginseng, I'll give you a couple of this powder. This powder is so good. I want to share with my good friends. This is really good. Yeah, and your neck. And then you can also make with it like a patch for this part. And we worry about freckles. We worry about dark spots. Then you get out your medical tape once again. Isn't this so innovative? Right? And then, the parts that worries you with the brightening, let's say, for me, like this part. And then you go to bed with this. You put the tape in it, and then you go to bed. On the next day. It's so good, ladies. It's like, this is really innovative. And they're only selling it for how much? You don't want any leftovers, like apply all over. Just wear it all over. Don't waste any single powder. Just all over, even my upper hands. Because when we drive, that's when it get burned, right? The upper hands, like, this is really good. And what's even really better is they're selling it for 30% off. $8.05 for one box of collagen. And they're giving you 5 more collagen, 5 more calamine. Calamine is for spa care. So it's going to take a while. So get it, the collagen and brightening powder. It's only $16, but you're getting 10 more collagen powders. 10 more. So that's like, you're saving $8 more. So you're saving like literally your shipping and handling costs. But I can tell you, girls, you're going to appreciate me. I'm confident. It's really good. And the older you are, if you're in 20, it might be not really impressive as I am. Because, trust me. I'm going to get rid of, I'm going to delete this live after today. Like, right after. Because I have to introduce the other Korean skincare products. So people pay for me to talk about their products. But they didn't pay me. They just gave me a few samples. But the product itself was so competitive and it's so good. I had to be on air today, right? It's really good. And I wanted to share with my good friends who's been supportive. and the deal is really, really, really good too. So, I mean, my confidence got even stronger after I got out of the hospital, because I looked like crap, because I was hospitalized for 5 days, but I've been sick for for a week long, and then finally I got to get hospitalized because I couldn't stop vomiting and fever was really high. And then like I knew like, oh my god, skincare, because you know I'm promoting a Korean skincare product, so I have to have a decent one. I don't have to be like perfect, but I have to have a good presence. So it's gonna take a while. I might have to go to a dermatologist and get treatment. But the first thing I did was, coming back and trying collagen every single day after I got hospitalized. And then my skin sucked it up. Like it wasn't even like that sticky at first, because they were like drinking it all up. And now it starts to get a little sticky because I get my skin absorbed as much collagen as they want it to have. So it doesn't, it's not that like, it doesn't like drink that much. But when I got out of hospital, it's like, it was crazy. They needed more and more and more and more. It's really good. Yeah. That's all I can say. I'm sorry. I don't know how to put it in a better ways. The price is good. The shipping and handling, Rose Shop will take care of it. Like roseshop.com, and go to COS DIY, cosmetic DIY. So COS DIY. They're on a better deal. Probably shipping and handling costs will be better than what I'm offering. And they're giving you 5 for free for collagen, 5 column. So okay, I think to be honest, I don't want to be like mean. I think it's gonna be your loss if you're not getting it. So yeah, I might be too mean, but I'm serious. This is really good. Okay, so brightening. If you actually mix collagen and brightening, they will make like double effect. So synergy effect and double effect if you actually mix the collagen brightening. So if I were you, I would get 2 boxes of collagen and 3 boxes of brightening. Well, niacinamide is good, but CEO told me the brightening and collagen, the ingredient itself, is 4 times more expensive than niacinamide. It was a confidential, but I'm sharing with you because I know you guys are watching right now because you're lucky. So niacinamide is still good. He gave me some cinnamide powder from other companies that they are using it, but his niacinamide powders were the tiniest. They're like, once I get to melt it with ampules, it was so tiny. The molecules, it was really tiny. So very good. Niacinamide is very stable, but sometimes, I don't know if it's just me, but when I use the brightening serum or vitamin C serum, it tends to get burn in my skin. So I have a, it's my bad, but I have a, let me bring it to you. Okay, it's right there. So okay, all right, Lydia. Okay, so sometimes, guys, okay, sorry. Sometimes, this is a picture. Someday I was wishing that I would get married and have a happy life, but it never happened. So I'm just keeping that picture. But anyway, so sometimes, for the brightening, this is what it could happen. It turns into brown. We buy it as a very goldenish, very fresh, like light yellow vitamin C ampule, but this is what it happens. This is new. I didn't even open it, but turned into brown, right? But with this, because they're individually sealed, we don't have to worry about that happening. Every time you try to open it, it's fresh as newborn. It's so fresh. It's really good. Yeah, 7 pouches. And sometimes, because the reason I didn't use this is because, the pure vitamin C was only like, 15%. But guys, this brightening powder is 88% of pure vitamin C. But it's not a burning. It's not itching my skin. It just, I'm looking in the mirror and I'm like, oh, wow, my skin looks good. But the only thing is that because I have a dots all over, they're more noticeable because of the brightening and whitening effect. They're more noticeable. So I need to work on like these dots. Okay. Maybe I should do more brightening. But and there's a niacinamide. There's niacinamide powder, 100%. Whereas for the collagen and brightening, ladies, we need to just freshly mix with the toner and make it into a serum. But for the niacinamide, even though it's stable, the CEO is suggesting, to make it into a serum and keep it in the jar instead of just open it and, make it into a patch or whatever. Rather from the niacinamide, there's a different directions that we need to follow. So for the niacinamide, you actually mix, let me show you, let me make one. There's a one that I actually use, but okay. So you just take out any toners that you have at home. It doesn't have to be expensive. Pour in. Oh, okay. Have to focus. Okay, so that's enough. Okay, so niacinamide powder, you get the one niacinamide powder. And from the regular, very mild soothing toner into a niacinamide serum. And you just pour in. Right? Niacinamide 100%. And then you mix it. Mix it, mix it, mix it. And there now, they have turned it into niacinamide serum. But imagine, let's say, I fill in these 2 other bottles with the toner. And then, I could have 1 niacinamide powder and just pour in just a little bit of, little bit on with the 1 pouch and with 3 jars. I can still say 100% niacinamide serum for each. You see my point? I can still say, because this is a niacinamide 100% powder. Doesn't matter how much I put it. If I was a CEO and if I wanted to make the money, I could make 3 serum, fill in with the toner, regular toner, and then just share this 1 pouch in a 3 little jar here, and then I can say, oh, this is 100% niacinamide powder. I'm sorry, niacinamide serum. Oh, this is 100% niacinamide serum. Oh, this is 100% niacinamide serum. Right? I can just say that because I'm not lying. This is 100% niacinamide powder. But you see how much I have put in? I put 1 whole pouch. And that's when DIY comes. I can put as much as I want. But, well, actually, the CEO is suggesting you to put 10 milliliter for 1 pouch, 10 milliliter of toner for 1 pouch for niacinamide. But, I don't know, if I wanted to make more money, I can totally do that. And then just say, there, you see my point, right? Let me just take some out and then show you. It's just regular serum. It smells like they're all mixed, but smells like just the toner that I have just put in. There's no colorant. There's no any artificial perfumes in it. There's no antiseptic because they're powders. Right? Just all over. Whereas collagen and brightening, we would want to use it in the evening as an intensive care. For the niacinamide, we can use it in the morning or in the evening. And then we can keep this a little bit longer than collagen and brightening. You see my point? Because once they're open, we want to use it like right away in the evening. But as they're made it into serum, or you can make into niacinamide mist, we can keep it as long as you want. But, you see my point, ladies? That's really good. Okay. Okay, now let's move on to allantoin. So 100% niacinamide. Niacinamide is not what you are actually mixing it right away, but rather it's the best if you put it in a jar and make it into a serum. Niacinamide serum. Okay, so make sure I'm covering up everything. Okay. Now let's move on to allantoin and collagen. Should I take this out? No, I want to keep it. I need a boost. I need a boost. Oh, that's the only thing though. So when you go to bed, guys, when you go to bed, when you apply a collagen powder, it's a little bit sticky. If you hate that, if you don't like the feeling of the stickiness, because they're well coated over your face, then you want to make it really light. You want to make it really light and light serum. And then wear a lot of cream or lotion in it. But there will be a bit of stickiness. So if you don't like that feeling, then use it on the weekends. Or you might have to wash your hair on the next day. Yeah, one thing but I don't care. Because I am having my skin conditions back is first priority for now. So I don't care. But if you don't like those stickiness, then beware of that. Okay? Okay, let's talk about allantoin powder. Allantoin powder is for hydration, so it's like 100% hydration. I wasn't really familiar with the ingredients allantoin, but there is an allantoin, as you can tell by its color already. Allantoin powder is 100% allantoin. Allantoin is, let me just read it from what I've found from the Google, is effective in anti-irritant for the skin, calming, soothing sensitive areas. It has been used to effectively help promote wound healing because it helps with cell regeneration. It has been used on treatments for skin regeneration. I think I just read that. But yeah, for the burnings and itchiness, and this is the one that we want to use. Also, you can make I think allantoin for the mist. Yeah. Did I not show you guys this? Just how can I do this? I'll just post it up later. But 이게 캡처가 안 되네. 이렇게 안 되네. Okay, so we can make a serum or we can make a mist with this. Let's make a mist this time. 50 milliliter for allantoin for 1 pouch. So once again, there are so many ways that we can. If you're looking for hydration toner, go for allantoin powder. Allantoin should be good too. Yeah, to use everyday basis, everyday uses. Okay, so let's say this is 50 milliliter. Okay, and then there is an allantoin powder. You just mix here. Isn't it so nice how they're like so well, like so ultra fine, so they're so well mixed with it. Okay, from the regular toner to now hydration mist. Skin reliving. And we can even put it on our scalp because it's really effective. The CEO was suggesting to put it in a scalp too for your scalp reliving. But again, if you don't like the way of a little bit of stickiness, avoid it using it before you head out. Okay, but that's how you use it. Now, allantoin mist. Speed up a little bit and going over to calamine powder now. Okay, so there's a calamine. Calamine is nearly a medication level for, spot cares and patch. You see, this is what happens. Stickiness, that's what I meant. So use it at night before you go to bed. And if you don't like this stickiness so much, then beware of washing your hair on the next day. But, even though going through all those little troubles, I don't want to say troubles, it's still worth of trying it. It's still worth of trying it. It's so good. Calamine powder. I always do that because I don't want to miss any of the powders. So you cut it on the top. He says to use the cotton swab, right? But since I'm so lazy, what I do is I just pour in This is a pink Collagen. So like this. And then add a little bit of toner. Just a little. Just a little. And then there are always spots that worries us. That bothers us, of course. And then let me take out my brightening. And just apply here. Not all over. Because at first, when I received the sample, and before having a meeting with the CEO, I just applied all over my face. And then it started to peel off. Because when I tried to wear a foundation on the next day, it just started to all peel off. So I was like, huh, he ruined it. But no, it was a spa patch. It was spa care, and then we would gonna use it on the next day. The humongous pimple right here got a lot smaller ever since I got to use it. But after I got hospitalized, it got really bad again. But now it's getting better. So this is a Collagen. We're giving you whatever you're getting. We're giving you a 5 of the Collagen. And since there's a spa patch, I still have some leftovers, so I can keep it as long as I want, but it won't take that long, right? And then for the leftovers, once again, do you guys use this at home? Or you can do, yeah, or any clips are fine. Just keep it like this for the evening catch. So it's really busy. If you have all these powders, you go, lots going on, but it's worth of trying. It's worth of trying. And at Rose Shop, they're only selling it for $8.05 for collagen and brightening, and the rest of the powder for $7.43. Check out the Rose Shop websites and their amazing deals. You're gonna appreciate it. And besides, we're giving you 5 of collagen, 5 of Collagen, and Collagen. So don't get Collagen because you're getting 5 Collagen anyways, and they're spa patch, so it's gonna take a while to get it. So you know, go for, if I were you, I would go for collagen. Definitely go for collagen. Definitely go for brightening. And niacinamide or allantoin is still good because of the hydration. I just didn't stress as much for the other ones, but allantoin and other are very competitive too. But collagen and brightening are so powerful. They're so effective. So you're knowing that, yeah. You see, I'm sorry, they can capture it, but if you're getting collagen, whatever powders you're getting, or their sample set is really good too. 5 collagen for 5 Collagen. So go for 2 collagen and 3 brightening. You won't disappointed. You won't be disappointed. I can tell you that for sure. It's really good, girls. Okay, that's all for me. That's all I can say for now. I just wanted to share that there's a 500 Dalton skincare rules. Sorry for not printing out but yeah, 500 Dalton. The collagen powder is 500 Dalton, which is small enough to penetrate into our skin. Dermapatic. What was it? Okay. So it's small, so it absorbs well into your skin. And there's a brightening powder from vitamin C from DSM, the world premium, dietary supplement vitamin companies. So the CEO have used the best quality of ingredients, so that helps to have better skin conditions for all of us. Keep it for yourself. You're lucky if you're watching this, and thank you so much for joining. And I will be talking to you guys again. Okay? Thank you. You see, Collagen. Don't forget to get brightening. Don't forget to get a collagen. It's a gift and treat for yourself. It's really good. I'm so glad that I have them and I know them. Okay. So thank you so much, and I'll see you guys shortly. All right. Thank you. And if there's any good products that are coming up, I'll be making sure to introduce you guys during my live page. Okay, thank you. Have a great weekend.